What's up, guys? It's Ryan here, East Coast Athletics. Welcome to another live stream discussion. Uh, things are, a little bit slow. Waiting for the video to start up, but huh. A little, jittery, a little nervous, um, right now. Kind of rushing because I wasn't home, so I had to rush home and set everything up. Try to make the time. So it was a little rush, but yes, we're here, and we're definitely here to see that 400-meter hurdle female final. So um, that's gonna be the main event. US 1-2. Okay, Randy, I see you. But don't be so quick to say US 1-2. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but don't be so quick to jump to that decision. Do you guys know the lineup for the 400-meter hurdles? Do you guys know who and who is in the final? All right, let me just run through it real quick. But even before we get to that, let you guys know that presently the men 100-meter 110 hurdle semifinal is on track right now. Watching it as we speak, and I think they haven't started yet. They're pretty much setting up the hurdles on the track. The first semifinal heat, I think they're on the track doing their testing the blocks, doing stuff like that. They haven't done anything major yet. I think they're just getting ready. We already know that. I don't know why I'm so bad with names right now, but yes, Grant is looking stunning. There's a great possibility that we might see a world record, but I don't think it's gonna be, today or tonight. It's gonna be in the finals. If he breaks it in the semifinal, that's something else in itself. So in the first heats, we got Daniel Roberts of the US, and we have Levy of Jamaica. So that's a pretty good that's gonna be a pretty good heat. We have Gabriel of Brazil as well in that heat. Yeah, Frenchman Parcel in the same heat. So semifinal heats of the men 110 hurdles looking pretty good. For those who are watching along with me, I don't know whose device or TV is faster, but right now they're showing Daniel. So yeah, let's just, and for those who still haven't said anything, I'm waiting for Travis. He's always here. Sometimes he's pretty silent, so I hope to see at least one Jamaican in the final of the 110 hurdles. over the years, there have been, you know, quite a few athletes that have made it to the finals. So, you know, that would be a good look for Jamaica if we have an athlete in the 110 hurdle finals, hopefully on the podium too, because at this time, Jamaica hasn't secured any medals from my understanding on the male side of things. So it would be good to at least come home with a medal. And I think that topic in itself, you know, deserve its own live stream. So I'm definitely gonna talk about that after, you know, the Olympic Games. I'm just gonna leave that, you know, for another time. But for those who are not watching it and just watching the live stream, this is the first heat of the semifinal, and they're presently on their marks. And Jamaica is looking pretty good. And Levy is definitely in the final. I think he took second. There, so that's pretty good. Just waiting to see the results. Because we still haven't seen the winning time thus far. Okay. So Levy took the heat in 13. Seems like it was 13:23. They just flashed it, so it wasn't there for, you know, for long. But they will put the official results in a second. Not the best start for him, but he was able to finish ahead, which is pretty good. So yes, that's the first heat. Give me 1 second. I need to reposition a few things on this desk. So give me a second. Let me stretch her. All right, that's a lot better. He seemed to be exhausted. And I don't think that's a PR for him. Guess we have to wait to see. They just showed, you know, a little glimpse of the females walking through the tunnel. Everybody's saying it's gonna be a world record. It might be, it might not. I don't know if it's gonna be as exciting as the men 400-meter hurdles. May not, because we have two very well. I wouldn't say two. I would say three really strong contenders in this event, and I think it's really gonna be epic. It's gonna be a good race. Definitely gonna be a good race. So for those who have any predictions at the moment, you know, you could put it out there. Let me know what you're thinking. Randy was clear, 1-2 US. I'm not so sure about that. I think this race is one that I'll just have to watch without, you know, making any predictions, because, you know, off the dynamic of everything. But we'll see. We'll see. I have no idea why they're showing this much advertisement at the moment. It's possible. It's possible. I would hope that Russell is able to be on the podium, but there is the other athlete that I spoke about from Netherlands that looked really good in the semifinals. So, that's something that I think we really need to take into consideration, instead of just thinking that it's gonna be just amongst the Americans. But yeah, there's a possibility that it can happen. Things could play out a little different. Things could definitely play out a little different than we expect. But let's see. I think we all here to watch what watch it and see what's gonna happen. One second. Okay. Sibel, just wanted to do a little check. I'm hoping you could hear me clearly at the moment. So just text in the chat and let me know if you could hear me clearly. Devon Allen of the US, lane 5, Heat 2. Also, you're not hearing me clearly? You're not hearing what I'm saying? I don't know why it's blurry. I think it has something to do with YouTube and how they stream the video. Sometimes they stream it at 480 no 460 instead of 720, but eventually it's gonna be changed to 720p. So we have a NCAA indoor champion in this race coming out of Jamaica, Damian Thomas. He's in lane 8. So this is the Heat 2. So let's see, what's going to happen in this heat, or this semifinal heat. Yeah, I hope he makes it too. Jamaica needs somebody on the podium. Like we haven't had anybody on the podium so far. Come on. Step up. Come forward. Yeah, he had a really poor start. That was a poor start from the Jamaican, but Allen of the US won that heat pretty comfortably. I guess we have to wait to see the next heat to determine whether or not the Jamaican will make it through. I mean, that happens. Sometimes you don't get a good start. You know, you have to try to get yourself back in the race. Yeah, the winning time for that heat is 13:18. Not a bad time. 13:39. Yeah, I think 13:39 not gonna cut it because the first heat, um, I think third place was faster. I think third place and fourth place was faster. So yeah, he's not gonna make it. And we haven't seen Grant semifinal yet. So and I think that's gonna be a really fast heat. Well, it depends on who he's running against. It depends on who he's running against. So we gotta think about that too. But how fast do you think Grant is gonna run in the finals? I mean, he has the potential to go really fast. I can't put a timestamp on it because, in my opinion, he's kind of unpredictable. Like you can't really predict the time that he's gonna run. I mean, I would say he's gonna win, but again, I can't put any time on it. They just giving us a whole bunch of commercials that we really don't need at this moment. But yeah, I'm hoping Jamaica could get on that medal, that podium for the women 400-meter hurdles. But what time are they gonna run? What time they gonna run? Civil, what do you think? What time they gonna run? Do you think we're gonna see 50 point? Y'all a little bit silent tonight. What's going on? You say 51.7. You say we're not seeing nothing crazy. We're not seeing no 50 point. I mean, we saw something crazy on the men's side, so why not be hopeful? Travis, Travis, Travis. I think you should just watch this one and don't make a prediction, Travis. Don't make a prediction for this one. That's what I'm saying. We might see something crazy. We might not. Right? It all depends on how hungry each athlete is, and if they're gonna push each other to the tape. That's what it boils down to. So we're just gonna have to see. But I know this race is gonna be a real epic race for real. There's no doubt about that. Oh, so you're the person that get all the visions, right? You say you dreamt that since 2017. Okay, I've heard enough from you. I need to see Grant. Parchment. Let's see what you got. All you gotta do is just stay as close to Grant as he possibly can. Put as much pressure on him as he can. Parchment should be able to make it through to the finals in this race. Should definitely be able to make it through. See, this is one of the things I don't like about some of these streaming stations. They show what they want to show because they skipped over Grant as if he wasn't there just to show all these commercials. Nobody want to see them commercials. All right, let's see what time you're gonna put out. Let's go, Parchment. You've been here before, got experience, so all right, he's in control. All right, here comes Parchment. 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 Okay, okay, okay. All right, good job from Parchment. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff from Parchment. Yeah, it would definitely be a plus if all three made it. But honestly, I think at least one of them is gonna make the podium. Parchment has the experience. I know, but Parchment has the experience. He has a bronze from, I think it was it the last Olympic or the one before that? But he has a bronze medal from the Olympics. So he has the experience that will definitely play a factor for him. And the other athlete he's pretty young, but let's see what he's gonna bring to the table come tomorrow. But Grant is just clean and he's fast in between the hurdles. Yeah, he's fast in between the hurdles. Travis, you say 2012 you got the bronze? Yeah, because I'm almost certain it wasn't 2016, so it had to be 2012. So he has a bronze medal, so he has experience. That's what I was saying. Like the experience is there. So 10 minutes to the finals of the 400-meter hurdles. Woman. Y'all commentators keep saying that McLaughlin and Muhammad leads the field. Okay. But we have 6 other athletes out there that could do just about the same thing as these two. They got the same ability. They just haven't done it yet. Anybody change your mind about their prediction? Travis? Change your mind? Honestly, I just want to see it. I just want to watch the race. It's like that's the only thing I want to do right now. I have no predictions. I just want to watch it to see what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I remember. See, I pretty much I've watched every Olympics since, was it 2000? Yeah, since 2000. 2000, 2004, 8, 12, 16. I've watched every single one. But sometimes it's just like you know the athletes that won, you know, the events, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult to, you know, remember all the names of the athletes. Because remember, you got the 100, the 200, 4, 8, 400 hurdles, 110 hurdles, 100 hurdles. You know, you got 4x4, 4x1. So it's a lot of events to remember, you know, each athlete name, especially if they haven't been competing for like a span of like 10 years, where they're known athletes in the world. All right, so before the race, what I was telling one of my friends was Mohammed and McLaughlin ran their semifinal heat a little bit harder than, what's that? Somebody remind me of her name. I think her name is Bol. Ball from Netherlands. Yeah, she looked pretty good, and she didn't hammer the last 35 meters of her race in the semifinal. So there's a great possibility that she's conserving, you know, for possibly she's conserving for the finals. Will she be the one that you know, split up the sweep? Because everybody think there will be a sweep. I think Russell is gonna be in it as well. So I'm putting Russell in the top 3. Might be wrong, but I'm putting Russell in the top 3. Just because I'm being biased, though. I mean, she is a great hurdler, but I mean, based on how she looked in the semifinal, she didn't win her semifinal heat, you know. But at the same time, we got to think about the fact that whoever, you know, is in the, whichever athletes are in the final, you know, stand a very good chance of making the podium or winning. So, I mean, she has the same opportunity as the other 7 athletes. So, you know, we got to be honest about, you know, our opinions and what we think about, you know, each athlete. Well, let's see if she could push it a little bit in this finals, because if that's how she normally runs, I don't know if she has a few, you know, more gears for that last 100, or if she's gonna have enough in the tank to compete with these other girls. But we'll have to see. don't know. We definitely. I'm getting nervous at this point. Really want to see what's gonna happen. Everybody seemed ready. Mohammed seemed pretty focused. Hey, it's gonna be very similar to the men 400-meter hurdles. It's gonna be the athlete that wants it most. The stronger athlete, the better hurdler. It won't come down to the faster athlete. Because speed is great. But if you can't hurdle properly and you're not strong, you're not gonna win. Y'all funny, yes. You better hold it. Well, let's see. Is she's the better hurdler, but is she the stronger hurdler? They got a huge fan base. Both of these athletes. All right, so Russell is in a pretty good lane. She's in lane 6, right in the middle. So Sydney McLaughlin is in 4. Ah, we not seeing no sweep. That ain't happening. I don't know what this commentator talking about. A sweep? We're not seeing that. Ward of Panama. I can't even pronounce that name, so I'm not even going to try. Okay, Anna of the US, lane 8. Okay. So guys, this is the one. No, that's the Ukrainian, not her. The Ukrainian is in lane 2. Russell, aka Jellyfish. that's what they call her in Jamaica, Jellyfish. And here is one of the favorites, Mohammed, lane 7. Good lane. Ball of Netherlands looked really good. I think she's gonna be in it. I mean, it's set up nice for everybody, not just for Sydney. My water is finished. Damn. Cindy McLaughlin, lane 4. All right, so it's 10:30. True, but it's not always good, as you saw in Roy Benjamin's case, where he was behind Warholm, but he couldn't do much about it. He was just, along for the ride. Whew, my heart racing. Why though? Why do we always get this feeling before the start of a big race? Like, why do we get nervous and we're just watching? Can somebody tell me why? Because I feel like I'm the one out there running. Like, that's how nervous I get. My legs shaking, my heart racing. I don't know. It's just a feeling that you get from track and field. Huh. Telling you, like, every time I get the same feeling, and it's not like I'm running. I'm just watching. It's crazy. All right, they're going to their marks, guys. Let's see what's going to happen. Is it going to be McLaughlin? Is it going to be Muhammad? Is it going to be Ball? Is it going to be Russell, a.k.a. Jellyfish? Let's see what's going to happen. Quiet for the start, please. And they're off. McLaughlin is moving pretty good. So is Muhammad. Muhammad went out pretty hard. Ball is looking really good too. Oh my gosh, I told you guys about this girl. She's going to be in the mix. Muhammad is running. Ball is running. McLaughlin is running. It's the three of them in the straightaway. Sydney McLaughlin, Muhammad, Ball, 51:47, new world record. I told you. It was too difficult to call. Like, I don't know how you guys was trying to predict that one. Like, it was, I understand that a lot of people believe in Sydney McLaughlin, but that was close. Like, really close. It was a race to the tape. It was a race to the tape. I mean, yes, she ran smart. You have to run smart. But at the same time, you can't take nothing away from Muhammad. Like, you really can. She ran a perfect race as well. 51:58. She's also under the previous world record. Yeah. They both went under the world record. The previous world record. So we did see another world record. Ball ran 52:03, which is spectacular. Let me see what. Let me see what Russell ran. I want to see Russell time because I think she was fourth. I already knew that there wasn't gonna be any sweep. There wasn't gonna be any sweep. I was just hoping that Russell would have been able to finish in the top three, but the way how Ball looked in the semifinal, it was clear that she was gonna be in the top three, and it was, even though Muhammad and McLaughlin, was 1-2, it was clear that the gap was not big. Yeah, it was a really good race, a race to the tape. honestly, at one point, I thought that ball was gonna come right through the middle and pass both of them because she looked pretty strong coming off um hurdle number 8. So, there at one point I was really thinking, oh, is she gonna really like, just make her move and go right through the middle? Because even on the back straightaway, she looked pretty good. She made a good enough move, that kind of put her in a really good position to take the bronze medal. So, but that's really good. Oh wow, that's a big PR from Russell as well. So even though she didn't make the podium, that's a big PR for Russell of Jamaica. I know, the Jamaicans want her to make the podium, but I'm still proud of her, knowing her, personally as an athlete, and the progress that she has made over the years to get to where she is right now. You know, I'm definitely gonna say, did a good job. She did great. I'm proud of her. But these other two, well, three females, if they stay on the scene for at least another 4 years, it's gonna be record after record. And at this point, the record might go to 50 points. Next time we might see something crazy, like we did in the men's 400 hurdle. And I know for sure, yes, she did. She really did great. I mean, like honestly, you can't take nothing away from any of the females in this race. Like once you've made the final, that's a great accomplishment. Like there's nothing negative to be said, you know. So I really, like the way their their rivalry is, in that it's not, it's there is a rivalry, but it's not, like super serious. They're still having fun while they're out there competing. They're friends off the track. That's good to see, because a lot of athletes, when they're competing against each other, you find that you're right, they are bitter. They always, you know going at each other, off the track as well as on the track. But I feel like with these two, they get along pretty well. They're friends off the track. When they show up, they push each other to the tape. And if they keep doing that, as I said earlier, there's a great possibility that we might see that world record move from 51.4 to 50.9. Yeah, they definitely trying to be great. And I think that's how, a lot of the events should be compared to, the super serious rivalries. But at the same time, you got to take this into consideration. They're from the same country. So whoever is rooting for, well, not whoever, but a lot of people who are rooting for Cindy, they're also rooting for Muhammad as well. So we got to take that into consideration. It's not like one of the athletes is from a completely different country. That's gonna change the dynamics of things. And that's something that we got to take into consideration. We got to think about that. Because there's no way, we're going to have the same crowd rooting for Noah Lyles and at the same time rooting for Andre DeGrassi. It's not going to happen. It's going to be one or the other. Right? And right now, I think I was talking about her a lot. And you could see that for the first 300, she was there with them. She was there. You can't deny that. If you even go back and watch the replay, watch the race over, she was there. She was relaxed. Yes, was it yesterday, the semifinal? But she ran a way better race today. Like, she ran 53.9 in the semifinal and came back and ran 52.0. So that's a lot to be said. That's literally 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So that's somebody that you have to show respect to. Like, she's just as talented as the 2 athletes that beat her. And Russell also PR'd. So the top 4, all did their best. Like, they did well. They really did well. You can't take that away from them. But I'm saying in the future, things could get better because they're still young. Things could definitely be better. We could see faster times from all 4 of them. Because with the experience that they presently have, no, America win new world record. Cindy McLaughlin, Mohammed, Ball was 3rd, PR. Russell of Jamaica was 4th, PR. So, that's pretty good. I mean, I think that's too little of, how do I put it? But I wouldn't focus on just getting a better start, because there's so much other things that she could try to work on in her 400-meter hurdle compared to just working on, getting out the blocks quicker. That's just one little thing. You get what I'm saying? But who knows? It might make a difference. Getting stronger, getting faster, decreasing our touchdown time, all those things, will play a factor in her race. Like, it will definitely improve her race. But before we go, I want to hear what a few of you guys have to say as it relates to the 200, because presently I'm going with Degrassi. He has never been, it's not up for grabs, Randy. I think it's going to Canada. I think Degrassi will take it. I think he'll take it. Possibly. But Travis, what do you think about the 200, the men's 200-meter finals? Yeah, I really don't see Laos winning this 200. We haven't seen Degrassi in this type of shape before. The last time we saw him compete to the best of his ability was when he was messing around with Bolt, when he was trying to race Bolt in that semifinal. We haven't seen him do anything, superb after that, because he's been, battling injuries. So to see him come back and run the time that he ran in the semifinal, is something worth, thinking about and definitely taking into consideration. Yeah, I'm definitely going with Degrassi for that finals. I don't see Laos beating him. No, I don't think that's gonna happen. And I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to that. I'm not changing my opinion regardless. I don't care who is hungry. I think it's gonna go to Canada. This is what This is what I hope for, right? I hope Degrassi wins and Rashid is in the medals. Everybody was gonna say, "Oh, why you didn't say Rashid should win?" But we gotta be realistic, and I said that last night. He could medal, but he's not gonna win. I'm telling you, Degrassi's not losing. He's not gonna lose. But I guess we all just gotta wait and see. We just gotta wait and see. I don't think it's a open race. I think Degrassi got the edge, and he's gonna be in a good lane. So that will definitely play in his favor. Let me see. I gotta look at because the time changes. The time is different for every day, so it's not gonna be the same. Let me look. All right, so the 200-meter finals is gonna be 8:55 a.m. So, I think I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna watch the women 400-meter semifinal, but I won't go live at that point. I think I'll just use that time to like watch those races, analyze a little bit to see, who I think is gonna run, who's gonna win the finals, to come up with my prediction pretty much. Hold on 1 second. I clicked on the wrong event. I was supposed to click on the 400-meter. All right, so here it is. All right, so semifinal 1. We have McPherson in that heat. Then second heat is gonna be Shanae and McGregor of Jamaica, Jonatas of the United States. Then the third heat we have McPherson and Allison Felix. So as I said, I'm gonna watch those races, use the time to kind of do my little analysis, come up with my predictions, and then we'll talk about it when I go live right before. Either it's gonna be right before the 200-meter finals. I'm trying to decide right now, what would be better for me. All right, so I'm gonna just go live before the 200-meter finals. If I change my mind, it might be like I might go live maybe at 8 o'clock right before the 800-meter finals. But I don't know. I might, maybe not. I'll see. Cause I've been up late, pretty much every night, waking up early. So I don't know. Maybe I might sleep in a little bit. But I'll definitely go live for the 200-meter finals. I have to see that. So you guys could at least expect me to go live the latest 8:30. Yeah, 8:30 a.m. because that's when we're going to see the 200-meter finals is at 8:55. So we'll talk a little bit before that finals, discuss. I'm gonna watch the 200-meter semifinals again, to kind of cement my predictions, but I'm sticking with what I have at the moment. For the evening sessions, it's just gonna be a bunch of like prelims, like heats, round ones, pretty much. The 400-meter 4x1 woman, those races. I think I might just watch them. I might not decide to go live. just because it's gonna be a lot of heats and a lot of time, and I don't want to constantly be making these 1 hour, 2 hour live streams. So I might not go live. I might just wait for the finals at the 4x1 and the 4x4s. But the men 400 meter finals is gonna be on Thursday, and that's gonna be at 7 a.m. So I'm definitely gonna go live for that one. So you guys could definitely look out for that. As a matter of fact, it's 8 a.m. It's not 7 a.m. It's 8 a.m. 400 meter men finals. It's 8 a.m. I'm tripping. So you guys could definitely, expect me to go live on Thursday morning as well. So, yeah. That's pretty much it for tonight. So, again, if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Always remember to leave a like. That, helps the YouTube algorithm to push my videos, my live streams even more. And as I said in one of my previous live streams, a lot of the viewers on my channel are not subscribed. It will be definitely helpful to the channel if you guys, subscribe, and then you will get notifications whenever I post a video or I am doing a live stream. So, it doesn't hurt to subscribe to the channel. But until tomorrow, guys, it's your boy Ryan here with East Coast Athletics. I'm gonna sign out. Peace.